he draws 2 left feet so that he can step to the left.
Ladies and gents, I hope we are live. Let me make sure everything is lower down here.
Who's going first? Yeah, I think we're live.
We're live. All right, just give me 1 second here, guys.
We're live and kicking.
All right, let's do it, bro.
Beep, beep.
What is going on? And thank you for hanging out on Coast to Coast Comics once again every Saturday, 8 o'clock, maybe a few minutes late because, you know, we just like to just talk to each other before we get online. But, hey, man.
Or empty our bladder.
Exactly. Exactly. You have to empty the bladder because the last time we did the show, we went close to 3 hours.
Oh, man.
And I promise we will not go 3 hours.
That's the first time I went 3 hours in anything in a long time.
Whoa. Hey, now. But, let's... I gotta send an invite to damn Jeffrey. What the hell?
Yeah, where's Jeffrey at?
I was gonna say.
I missed that guy.
All right, hold on. Damn, I'm sorry. There it is. There it is. I forget Jeffrey.
I want to say thanks to everyone who's joined us. I know there's some auctions going on tonight and stuff like that. So if you want to save some money and come watch us talk about some books, that's why we're on tonight, and that's what we're going to do. So thanks, everybody, so far. I'm looking at the chat. We have Chad, 90 MF Comics. Yeah. We have the Comic Collector. Perry Comics is in there doing double duty in the chat. He's on the screen. We got Sam's Tangled Web. And let's see, Flaming Sheila as well. Awesome to have everybody tonight.
Yeah, that was my bottle here. My water bottle.
That's where you empty your water.
It wasn't a Buddha shot or anything. So just he won't sound like what the hell was that? You know, just... So guys, thank you for accepting the invite to come back on the show. I'm happy to have everyone back on. Perry filling the shoes. Jeffrey's in the house. Thank you, sir. Yes.
What's up, guys?
I didn't mess up this time, Jeffrey.
Oh, that's cool, man. What's going on, everybody? Hey,
I'd like to welcome Brett Michaels to the show. Thank you so much. Last night, he made a guest appearance on The Hunt. Him and Joe stole the show.
Good, man. We were trying. Yes.
Yeah.
Good times.
Yeah, you know, I have to get back into that show, but I'll work around it. But,
Sam, what's going on? We got,
how you doing?
Is that Sam over there?
It is.
That's Sam. We miss you, Jeffrey. You got to come up here and spend some time with us, man.
Yeah, no, that would be awesome. I've been thinking about it, just haven't been able to do it yet.
Well, I hope you can come up and stay as long as you want, buddy.
Right? I need to.
Yeah,
get
man.
Some books.
Yeah, you better go and get free books in Portland. They give away books.
Man, between Florida, I got to get over to Florida too. That's where everybody's at. That's the hot spot right there.
You got to come down to the Sunshine State.
Well, you had to because, you know, everyone's coming down here. We got White Wheel coming down here soon. And not only that, we got a bunch of people in the chat right now. We got Downright Nerdy Podcast, a bunch of cool homies out there. Check them out. Check their channels out is what I want to say.
Oh, we're live?
Oh, we're live, brother.
Hey, guys.
Rayman, what's up? Hey, go ahead. Jeffrey,
Go, Jeffrey.
rock it out, man.
Yeah, Jeffrey, we're going right now.
Prepared.
Jeffrey found out we were live and he went, oh my God.
We got Jim Bolt right in the house. Stay Puff, what's going on? Victor Olan, what is going on? The Comic Collector in the house. We got Denzel Marriott in the house. What is up, bro? Thank you for hanging out. Hialeah Comics, another Floridian, man. We going strong. Flaming Sheila in the house. And my homie, 90 MF Comics. Yo,
Drink it in.
it's rock time now with the comic community family right here. This beautiful show. We got Jeffrey. We got freaking Perry Comics. Steve Whiting, Mr. Steve Bueller accepted an invite to come back to the show, and his buddy Sam Tangles Webb. We're gonna have a good time. We just talk about comics and about villains and bunch of stuff, man. Wow.
I see Rayman in the chat there. Hey, Rayman, how's it going, buddy? He's been a long time person who's watched my channel. Good, nice to see him in there, Rayman, the Silencer Man. Awesome dude. Yeah. He always hits up the flea markets, gets a lot of cool books. Very nice.
We've been discovered. Discovery Bay in the house. Thank you, sir, for
and if you didn't check out his new video today, he's got like these cool lasers that shoot out of his fingertips. It was pretty awesome.
Oh yeah.
What's up, Mr. Garrow? I just saw you win an auction over there on Big Lion Cat's channel. Some Ghost Rider.
Oh, nice.
There's a couple. There's a lot of.
There's a lot of things
White Well
right now.
Yeah, he had an auction all spawn. Big Lion Cat's got an auction going on right now, and then Bake the Snake, they just started an auction right now too. Him and Comic Head 84 and Comic Books NYC. So we got a lot of auctions going on today.
But there is a lot, and there is a lot going on. But you know what? It's coast to coast time.
That's right.
The focus is on the show right now.
It's the true coast to coast right here.
Exactly.
Exactly. This is what it's all about. 8 o'clock time, coast to coast. All right. So where do we start? We just got a bunch of things we want to talk about villains, heroes, and writers, artists, and I don't know. I want to say that
I missed out on that Silver Surfer Black. You guys picked that up?
Yeah. I picked up the first printing, but I want the second printing. I'm hearing that the second printing is actually harder to find.
Really?
And it looks really cool. So
yeah, that second printing looked nice, man. I don't have one either.
I've been looking at it all day on eBay.
Perry, I had 2 of those sitting in my hand just about an hour ago.
Where are they now?
I put them back up on the shelf.
Oh, what are you doing?
I put them back on the. You saw me with them.
yeah, he did.
I think they're like,
both of them.
I think they're going
The
for like
second
$8 to $10 right now.
Yeah,
You had the second printing in your hand?
I had 2 copies of it.
What?
Yeah, and I was gonna buy them, and then I found the Detective Comics 1000s, and I put the other ones back. And I'm like, nope, I'm dumping like $100 on all these.
Dude, the Silver Surfer's like frisbees. Choom, choom, I don't need these.
That's what it was, man. That was what it was.
Yeah.
Oh well, they might be there tomorrow. Who knows?
Oh yeah, they'll be there. They'll be there. For you, they will be there.
Yeah.
For me, oh man, as soon as you put them down, the guy grabbed them both and bought them.
Yeah.
Hey,
That's my
Steve,
line.
now that you're on the show, how about that journey when we all went through the whole MegaCon trying to get everyone's signature?
Oh man. Hey,
I was the hardest.
hey, let me tell you, the journey. You only saw part of the journey, Rod.
I know.
I had to get this guy Perry. I had to go track him down and wait at a.
He was like Craven the Hunter. He was waiting. He was waiting,
I
wait for
have
me.
my daughter who works for a detective agency track Perry down and locate his exact spot, and then I got him.
Yes, cross-reference your GPS on your phone.
But yeah, man, that was fun, man. I ran around getting some extra ones that I couldn't get at the con.
Nice.
That was cool. Bueller, do you have that book?
I was just looking for it. Me and Sam were literally just rearranging some stuff before we got on here, and I'm trying to find where. Give me a minute. I'll see if I can't find it.
We got Stay Puff. My boy Sean just showed up in the chat. Stay Puff 1983. Good to see you.
Yeah, I got to meet him at the con, man. He's a cool dude.
Oh, nice. Dude, he is. You know, when I first started, he's one of my biggest supporters, always helping me
Yeah,
out.
man, he knows a lot of stuff, man. Not only about comics, but about the old music, boy. He knows.
Oh,
all
Yeah, he
about
knows
it.
all about
for
the, that's
sure.
why
Man,
he's one of the favorite people I follow on
Hip-hop.
Instagram because of his music.
'cause
You know,
his
right?
music,
I love
yeah,
it.
man.
Yeah, he's a great follow on Instagram. If you guys, any of you guys in the chat are on Instagram, go check him out. Same name.
Yeah, for sure, bro.
I yeah. It was cool how I met Stay Puft because we were both in line and he was in front of me and he just got his signatures and I guess he was packing his book up and I was getting my signature done and he just turned. He said, "Barry?" I was like, "Oh shit!" I completely ignored the artist. I didn't even pay 2 seconds. I don't even know who the hell it was.
What's up, Victor? Good to see you, man.
Yeah, I found it.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, it was.
There's
On
the
my,
infamous
I
book,
forgot I
man.
put it up on my wall. On that new set I use now, and it was on the wall right there. So that's the great signed book that you guys did, and that's awesome.
That
and
is
of
so
course,
cool.
we have the little artwork down there from Megan, and that's what cool because I talked to her after I got this in the mail and thanked her, and she really appreciated it and stuff. So awesome, you guys, for doing that. Awesome book.
Yes, it is.
I love Caleb's signature because we ran out of, we could not find a pen. There was no pens. We used PGC pens and no pens around. He was like, "I have a Sharpie," and he whips out the Sharpie from his bag and just wrote it right in that upper hand corner. You see it? That was so cool. And he did it on the floor too. It was like a great moment.
Oh man, Stay Puft just said that we were in the Peter Tomasi line. I wanted to talk to Peter Tomasi. Now that kind of gets me angry. I completely ignored him. Oh man.
So you got to wait, Peter Tomasi or Stay Puft. I'm gonna go with.
I went with Stay Puft.
Oh god, man.
How's it going, Dorkeries? We got the Dorkeries in the house. Good to see you.
Thank you, Douglas, for hanging out, man.
Yeah. AML, how are you doing today? Thank you for joining us.
Exactly. New faces. Thank you for hanging out on the show. What we do here is Coast to Coast Comics. We like to have a good time and talk about shows and new comics we picked up, events we went to, and cons we went to. But usually, we just like to have fun.
I went to a con. It was fun.
Yeah, didn't you put the whole thing on or something?
Bueller was the main attraction.
Don't break the whole thing down. There's a bunch of things going on.
I was watching his live show yesterday. Yeah, he stole the show. It sounded like
BuellerCon, man. It was awesome.
BuellerCon.
Yeah, BuellerCon 2019.
Oh, that's a T-shirt right there.
Every book is $1.50 BuellerCon.
That's awesome.
So, guys, should we break down some villains or certain writers that we like the most, or let's see what the chat want to talk about? Hey, chat, you want to talk about villains?
Yes, Sam, I am. Right, 50 cents every
You
book.
talk about villains or writers or creators, or you want us to talk about whatever the hell we want to talk about?
I think we should have Sam, since it was kind of Sam's idea. Why don't we have Sam start off with maybe your villain that you prefer or your favorite villain or whatever.
Do it.
Well, yeah, it was your idea. You came up with it.
Was it my idea?
That's what I was.
Yes, it was Sam's idea. We were talking back and forth, and we was like, what should we do?
Yeah.
Villains, creators, writers, and I said, let's do it.
I'm gonna go with Dr. Octopus.
Dr. Octopus. He's going with the Marvel. He's going with Marvel.
Right now, he's the superior Spider-Man. But
for sure. I've read one book of that one, the Superior Octopus, and I could not get into it. But
yeah. But there's this whole. I mean, he's the latest one. He's helping these guys who the West Coast Avengers right now, and they got this little shark dog, land shark thing, whatever.
Shark dog.
Whatever. I don't.
Shark dog.
I like the way it sounds. Shark dog.
I'm like, what the heck's going on here? But it's a lot of fun, and I'm enjoying seeing Superior Spider-Man. Yeah, that's cool.
Why do you like Dr. Octopus so much?
Why do I like him so much?
Yeah, well, I mean, obviously, you've been reading books for a long time. You have a lot of history with Spider-Man. Yeah. Obviously, your Sam's Tangled Web is Dr.
Very, very popular on Facebook, should I say?
Dr. Octopus is in my top 5.
Yeah. Top 5 characters with multiple arms. Is that what it is?
Could be, yeah.
Come on. He should be your number one, right? Come on.
Okay.
Well, multiple, doesn't that just mean you got at least two? So wouldn't that cover most of them?
I have multiple
Jeffrey just
arms.
shot me down. Thank you, Jeffrey.
All right.
I'm digging the goatee there, Jeffrey. I gotta tell you,
All right,
man.
man. I don't even know. Like right now, like I just feel like I'm going through puberty.
You definitely are going through puberty. I mean, but you're looking good, man. You got the whole rocker thing going on,
Yeah.
man.
Oh, thanks.
That's
It was-
awesome, man.
It took a lot. I'm usually not out of character, and to try to pull off something like that with a cowboy hat on and everything. Like,
I mean, if you combine that with your red rooster haircut you were sporting not too long ago,
yeah.
Whoa, there you go. There you go.
damn it, man. Ladies are lining
While
up.
you grow that, and the red hair and all that facialness, which I'm trying to do something here. We got Second Street Marvel in the house. What is going on?
Yeah, what's up, Second Street Marvel? Good to see you around.
Yo, so back to it, man. Let's get to it, man. Artists, writers, creators.
Okay.
What are actually should I let me see here, let me pull my screen up. This not my screen now right here. There he is. There we go.
Oh, Victor, it's got to be the Hulk, the most powerful hero, hands down.
All right. So your favorite writer right now, Jeffrey, who's your favorite writer? If you
Oh,
want to
that's
talk about
easy.
writer?
Al Ewing.
Al Ewing.
Yeah, I mean, and it's not just for the Immortal Hulk either. He killed it, I thought, on Avengers: No Road Home as well. So he's been putting out good work.
All right. And Steve, what is your favorite writer right now?
I'd have to go with Donny Cates.
Donnie.
Just read The God Country. That was real good, man. I really liked it, man. Really liked it.
So you read the whole run, the whole
Yeah.
trade?
Yeah, I got a trade from Chad and Raul got me a trade. So they got me number one, but they got me the trade. So I was able to go all the way from beginning to end.
Nice.
Yeah, that's that.
They were
Great
both.
story.
They got them both signed too, man. I didn't know the trade was signed. I was gonna say, man, if someone wants that to look at, and I looked and it's signed, I said, oh no, that can't go nowhere. That's in the collection. That's in the no giveaway box.
Oh, for sure, bro. For sure. Man, here it is. Bueller. Sam, what are you guys reading? Or what are your favorite,
What's up, Oblivion Bar? Thanks for joining us.
My favorite writers?
Well, you can pick one right now. Just
Well, right now, hands down, Rob Liefeld is killing it. I mean, everybody. We got Rob Liefeld hitting Major X out of the park, almost done. One more issue to go, and he's not stopping there because he's coming with issue 0 here in a couple months. And I can't wait for that. He's just doing the covers. He's not doing the interior. So thank you, Rob Liefeld. Much appreciated for that. And obviously, after Rob Liefeld, I would have to go with, honestly, just Rob Liefeld. I mean, he's
The best there ever is, ever was.
But no, seriously though, I actually am liking Rob Liefeld. I'm liking his story on Major X. It's kind of fun. But I'm really enjoying the Joshua Williamson run on the Flash. I think it's great. I love the new story arc, the year 1 that's going on right now. I've read all of them so far. There's 3 issues in, and great story. I like the Flash. The Flash is probably one of the only DC characters that I've followed for quite a while, and along with Batman, obviously. But it's probably the best. I would have to go with him right now. Besides Rob Liefeld.
Got that right, Puff? Thanks for picking up on that. Old Wolf 65, thanks for joining us. Wow.
oh my god.
I can't wait to hear what Perry says, man, on this villain.
He's going to
DC
the
villain.
DC.
I just
That's
don't know
okay,
which
man.
one.
Thanks, Oblivion Bar. Appreciate it.
Perry, you're up. What's your favorite writer, or all that good stuff? Doesn't matter, DC, Marvel, whatever.
Currently, I have 2 favorite that I can't really decide. One is Scotty Young, which he's known more for his art, but he's been killing it with Middle West. I was blown away. I didn't think this book was going to be that good. I'm happy I got on with issue 1. And then with Tom Taylor with Deceased, I wasn't expecting to get like sad or emotional in a comic book about like zombies. So I thought that was really cool of him. And those are like the only 2 books that I'm really like I need to get now.
Yeah, actually, it's you mentioned the season. It is sad, dude. That last issue was like, what the hell is going on here?
Well, I mean,
People
like how
dying?
they're like killing Batman off in the beginning of the book. Like that's insane.
Yeah, for sure.
And having him die by Alfred, that's like having a father kill their own son. That's insane.
And that's how it is, man. That's a spoiler.
Yeah, that's how it is. Dads always kill their sons.
That's like Sam killing Bueller. That wouldn't be good.
Sam. Yeah.
Right, not to.
But make sure you watch that video. I'm pretty sure Perry put that video up earlier in the week or the week
I'll be putting a
before.
bunch of videos up, man. We got 90 MF Comics saying Perry needs to read Immortal Hulk. As soon as you send me issue 1 through 11, I will read it.
Yeah.
Missing out right there. I gotta tell you, Perry.
Perry.
I get it. Hulk smash, okay?
I will bring you Perry. I'm going to bring you the 2 trades, the first 2, so you can read them. I got them.
Yeah, you gotta at least check out the trades, dude. Because
I got
you're
issue
missing out.
105 over here. That's all I need from Hulk.
All
I
right.
got issue 2 today for a good price. I was excited about that. Number 2, Immortal Hulk.
Nice.
Wow.
That one's been stuck up there, for a while. That $100 range.
Yep. I didn't pay that much for it.
But
Did
you get the first print? Did you get the first print number 2 with Dr. Fry?
Second print variant one. It's the one that goes for like $40.
Yeah, that one's hard to get too, man. I don't see that one hardly at all.
I got that one.
You got that one?
Of course you do. Of
Yeah.
course you guys do, but I got it too. Don't you know I got it?
I know you got it.
I've got
Speaking of,
my- Hey, if you need any copies, anybody let me up. I got about 5 copies of each one, probably.
what do you say? Yeah,
I counted them. 94 I got, Jeff.
94 of a 19-issue series.
19 issues. I got $94.
Wow.
That's insane. It's cool.
Hey,
That's nice.
Here's something to warn everybody about. Do not put Immortal Hulk on 2 different comic shops as your pull. Because when they get 5 freaking second prints and you gotta buy them all from both, you get a lot of bucks.
Yeah, no, it makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Ah,
There it is. Steve Whiting just dropping bombs for you, the community. Listen to Steve because he knows a thing or two.
what do you guys think about that Venom issue 3 third print? That one's shooting up too now.
Yeah.
It's about spiked up to the same price as the first
I don't care
print.
about it.
Why? Because Marvel, you're a DC guy.
No, I just don't care about it because my whole goal is just like first print. That's it.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. It's
Why is the third print spiking?
because it's got Null on the cover of it.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
Yeah.
It's like his first cover appearance, but still, like, I mean, it's a third print. Like, I don't know.
Sometimes they short print them other ones. They're way less, and they're harder to get now. They change the cover on them when they get you.
Yeah.
Just like they did put Noel on there, and everybody wants it.
I really
Oh, did you? Okay.
Well, speaking of books, I picked this one up today over at my comic spot. I think comic spot in Riverview, where I go with Steve. That Pearl #1,
Whoa.
the variant, and then the regular. They got a ton of them. Like they must have like 5 or 6 of each one.
What is
That's
that, Pearl?
spiking. Yeah.
Yeah, I
That
had
size
like
spiked
the
up a bit.
first. I had like the first 3-4 issues of that, and I gave them away. I didn't really care for that series.
Oh damn!
Well,
I think
you
they
stopped
optioned it for a
because
movie,
Perry's got some-
or
Yeah.
they're going into production.
That's what they said. Bendis is like keeps saying that it is. We'll see. I don't know.
Apparently, every
That's a
comic
David Mack cover too.
Yeah, the
What'd you
story
say,
is.
Go ahead, Perry.
What did Bueller say?
I said pretty much every comic is going into production or an option. It seems like that's kind
Yeah.
of.
It's been option, everything.
Yeah.
Every day there's like 3 different. Oh, this has been option. This has been option. So
That's what I say. They're getting optioned now before the comic book even comes out. Like,
I want the books that aren't optioned. Those are the sleeper hits right there. You get the ones that aren't going to be optioned because they're so bad. Those are the ones you should be investing in. The bad.
I agree.
You can. Well, you know what? It's to agree or disagree because you can. Yeah, exactly. You can invest your money in that, or invest your money in freaking Kabuki. Well, I'm talking about David Mack, or and Pearl, like David Mack covers. So it's gonna happen. There's gonna be some stuff with David Mack. So don't sleep on it. David Mack is gonna be dropping a freaking TV show or
Dude, David Mack's a freaking like he's one of the few artists that I'll buy books that I don't care for just for his artwork. Like he's a freaking artist, like to the 10th degree. Like the work he puts out is incredible.
Well, it goes to like Alex Ross. He's a
Alex Ross
person.
Oh yeah, Alex Ross.
It's the same type of art we're talking about here. So if people don't know about, I'm telling you right now, Kabuki, I got it right up there.
You just like the
right up there, and when it comes out on a TV show or on Netflix, you're gonna hear it, Kabuki. And actually, Fire Guy Ryan knows about it, and we'll keep it going here.
What's up, Jabroni? Holding it down in Fort Knox.
What's up, brother?
So we push forward here, guys. So we could talk about. You want to talk about villains, or what should we talk about here? We could talk about creators, or and we've been going off the chart here, man.
Best villain, Lobo. Boom. All right, next.
Best villain, Rob Liefeld.
Wow,
That's the cake for everything.
Bueller's answer to everything. Rob Liefeld.
Rob Liefeld.
Oh God.
Who killed who? Rob Liefeld did
it.
Who killed DC? Rob Liefeld.
Right. Who said DC's gonna fail? Rob Liefeld.
All right. So I guess you guys don't want to talk about villains or whoever. How about a recent TV show you've been watching?
Rod, who's your favorite villain, Rod?
Well, I always say Reverse Flash.
Reverse
Flash because
that's a lazy Flash. That's a lazy villain. That's like,
I'm a DC fan too, though, but I can relate to Reverse Flash because I want to go back in time and fix a lot of things, but I can't.
Well, I'm talking about the name of the character, Reverse Flash.
Reverse Flash.
Like Spider-Man. Oh, we need to come up with a villain for Spider-Man. How about Reverse Spider-Man?
Well, that's why there's no Spider-Man that reversed back in time. Because the first one is Flash, and it's from DC. You guys don't like DC, but you know what?
I mean, like Aquaman. Aquaman swims in the water. So is there a reverse Aquaman that doesn't go in water? That's what his power is, or type thing? I mean, it's
my power.
I thought Rob was going to throw out the Trickster because, man, the Trickster is smooth, man.
The Trickster is dope, too. That's the thing.
Smooth.
Is that Paste Pop Pete? What's up, Jay Newcomb? Thanks for joining us.
Yes. The Zeta Mac covers are very dope. Yes, I'd agree with that.
Oh man, we're just having a great time here. This is what we do now. We take shots about stuff we don't like. Shots fired.
Hey Rod.
Yo.
Victor wants to know what the cover of the Avengers one, the X-Men 137 Avengers covers like. Which one is that? Do you know?
No.
Well, I think that was a free giveaway. Well, not a free giveaway. That was the one I was tagged on. I will have. Well, it's on my living room table. I have to go back and look at it. I'll get back to you, Victor. Sorry, sir.
137, Sam. You know which one that one is?
Yeah, man, that's one of them more modern books. I don't know.
Wow, there it is, man.
Ah,
Sam don't like modern books.
That's not a modern book.
Come on now.
No, it's not. Well, I mean,
come on.
I don't know where it's at.
Well, you know what?
You just can't find anything over here.
Sure.
Oh, look at this guy.
Well, you know what? You guys bust my balls. when I'm talking about a book
Okay.
that I like, I got Perry Comics here in the house. He want to talk about DC. I want to talk about DC too. Whether you guys want to lean back, while we talk about some DC.
Hey, I'm trying to also like, I don't know. I've never been one to get into Marvel books, but I'm always open to it. But I just can't seem to find a good Marvel book.
There it is, Sam. A good story arc.
Come on, man.
Good story
Immortal
arc.
Hulk, how am I supposed to go back and spend a ton of money to pick that up?
Oh, that's for real. I feel you with that though. But
No.
Man, I'm bringing them.
He's
I'm
asking
bringing
you
them
for
trades and
some
putting it in your pull box, Perry.
yeah,
Steve.
I got
sure.
to. You got to read it, man.
I don't know what you.
I like the Squirrel Girl. Squirrel Girl. Yeah, you should get the Squirrel Girl and
Moon Girl, Devil Dinosaur.
yeah,
Devil
Dinosaur.
Yeah.
Anything with the title "girl" in it.
Girl in it.
From Marvel.
Figures, right?
What about
Hey,
Miss
hey,
Marvel?
you gotta love Squirrel Girl. They show her going to battle and then she wins every time, and you don't know how she did it.
That's right.
You gotta love that. That's awesome.
Yeah.
She only brings one squirrel to beat Thanos. He kills him with one squirrel.
Well, Perry, if you're looking to like check out some current Marvel books, obviously everyone knows about Immortal Hulk. Another one is Daredevil. It's probably one of the better ones right now from Marvel.
Don't say that in front of Rod. Oh my God, Rod's head just blew up out of the screen.
I've been making fun of Rod for reading Daredevil for weeks.
It's good. It's a good run, and then anything the Venom Donny Cates ones that he does. I mean, you can definitely tell the difference between when who took over. Colin Bunn that took over for him a little bit, and then Donny Cates is coming back. You can definitely tell different type thing. So, but the Donny Cates run on Venom is one of my favorite. But those three are probably the best three that I like so far.
What about Nick Spencer's Amazing Spider-Man?
Yeah. Yes.
That's the current run of Amazing Spider-Man.
I've never heard of
I will say
Yeah.
the Spider-Man life story has been really good.
Yeah.
I really like that because it feels like a completely different Spider-Man story.
Yeah.
Like it's not the same. I'm a teenager. I'm Mary Jane. Like the same crap all over again. It's like cool seeing him age through the decades.
No, but Santanga's Web just brought up a good point. But yeah, that Amazing Spider-Man run with we got Craven in there. That's good. And that life Spider-Man is also fire because we know he's gonna die eventually. But that's a very good point.
Did any of you guys read Oblivion Song at all?
I have, I think 1 through 4. I just haven't read it.
Okay, that's been a great. I've been on that since the very beginning. I have every issue. Obviously it got option or whatever they're doing.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I from the very beginning, I thought that's been a really good story. The one thing I liked about it, if you read the first issue, is they already wrote the first 12 issues before the first issue was even published.
Yep.
And
Wow.
it was so nice to know they did that because I know they're not rushing the story. They're taking some time doing it. And I think they're only on issue 16 right now. And it's been out over a year already. So when the writer or the artist for that matter has that nice cushion of time frame to work on the title, it definitely shows in the quality of writing and the artwork as well. And that's one of the books that's doing it.
Yeah, Robert Kirkman is doing a great job on that book. I swear, man, and it's on fire.
Yep.
And there's people like looking for even Comic Town mentioned it. They're looking for variant covers with the pink signature. I don't have that signature on the right hand corner. I have 2 of the regular ones, but it's gonna be a great book.
This one right here.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Oblivion Song.
Where's the signature at? Let me see the signature. Barry.
It's
Where's
right
it
there.
at?
That green writing.
Okay. I got
The one that's worth it is pink. If you want Comic Spot in Riverview, got like 5 or 6 of these. They got the whole run actually, 1 through 15.
Was that somewhere in Florida or something? I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where me and Perry go.
Floridians.
Hey, Rod, don't be bringing up that Comic Tom guy. I can't stand that dude.
We can't. Well, you know what? We can't stand him either. But he's a little skinny. He's a little
Put out an
skinny.
Instagram post that says I suck.
Yo, somebody screenshot this and say we hate Comic Tom.
Oh, man.
Put it on his thing with a bunch of happy faces.
Oh man.
Yo,
I know he's actually out of town right now. He's taking a little break, so we can pretty much say whatever we want.
He's not in the chat. Hey, Bueller, did you show him your Silver Surfer you got? That awesome Silver Surfer you got for hosting?
Oh, the one it's up on the wall right there.
That thing is badass right there, man.
Yeah, it's really
nice.
cool. The Scott Williams. Apparently, I think I was telling you that's a cover.
Yeah, it's a cover.
Of one of the books that's either coming out or exclusive to somebody, from what I was told or whatnot. So I don't know. It's pretty cool. I like that it was a gift. That's what I like the best. Is that you sign it. I didn't have to pay for it or nothing. That's why I like it.
That's the best.
That's kind of like your comic halls. You don't pay very much for them, but you got bigger halls than we got.
You got bigger halls.
Hey, Perry, tell them what our 50-cent bins look like. Oh, my God.
Man.
They look like somebody hit the comic books with a freaking samurai sword or something.
Yeah.
Terrible.
That's the one bad thing I got to say about my comic book shop is all the back issues are like $4.25. And then the dollar issues are like none of them bagged and board, just thrown in there, and they look like crap.
Thrown in there.
It's like
I went
point in
to a
looking.
comic shop a couple weeks ago. I think it's called Bridge City Comics, and they have a dollar section. Okay, and one thing I noticed, and I picked out some books out there. They take a permanent marker and they cross out the barcode on the front of the cover on all their dollar books.
What?
And I'm like, I didn't care because I was just buying a couple because I wanted to read it type thing, as ones I skipped out on. But I'm like sitting there, and every single one had a permanent black marker across the barcode on their dollar books. So I'm like, man, I'm sure if someone came in here and was trying to buy some books, they'd get pretty pissed off, and going home realize that there's marker on their books type thing. But I've never seen that before. I thought that was interesting.
Especially because I use like an app called CLZ where you scan the barcode and it like keeps a database of all the books you have.
Yep.
So that would be pretty inconvenient.
We got Metarog and Comic Blaster 74 joining us today. Thank you guys for showing up.
Comic Blaster 74, thank you, sir, for hanging out for us.
Yes.
With us, should I say.
Hey, did you guys see the releasing Avengers Endgame?
No. What, in the movie theaters?
Yeah, they're supposed to put some deleted scenes or something in it.
Yeah.
And really, I think it's a money grab, but we'll see. I think they wanted to pass.
Avatar.
I can't remember the top movie that they're trying to beat.
Everything Marvel does is a money grab.
It's a money grab. Hey, let's throw some deleted scenes in there and make these guys go watch it again.
Right.
But you got to have a thing called Fire Stick, and it eliminates all that.
Yeah. Yes. No, Comic Blaster. I have not seen Brightburn.
I want to because I keep hearing it's like a horror Superman.
That's right.
Man,
I do want to see it as well.
Great.
Was it good? Did you like it?
Little dude in that movie.
It was pretty good, or what, Steve? Yeah.
Well, if you like gore,
I've seen it.
what was it? JoJo said it's gory, right?
Yeah.
So Edwin and me are like the same. Edwin's like, I don't know. So I say I might go see it. My wife hears me. She says, "Oh, it's gory. We're going." my daughters love the scary horror gory movies, so we went and seen. Man, that little dude in there, that little villain dude. Oh my God.
He's the opposite from Clark Kent. That's a thing.
Oh, he's bad. Oh, he's bad. There's not a good bone in his body.
Hey.
I was like, I woke up one morning, I was watching on TV. It was like 8:00. Well, of course, this is obviously not in movie theaters. And then my wife lays down and she's like, "What's this?" I'm like, Brightburn. And we were watching this. And she's like,
Rod the bootlegging Rican.
yeah. Well, and then the whole stream is gonna go to craps now. They're gonna cancel it. But
I agree, man.
But it's a dope movie though. It really is.
Yeah, me and Sam watched a bootleg copy here at my house.
Oh, jeez.
Everybody bootlegging in the community.
Yeah.
Sorry, Brightburn. My bad.
Okay. Well, did you guys like it?
I liked it all right.
I really enjoyed it. I thought it was probably one of the better if you want to call it a superhero, supervillain movie.
Yeah,
you know,
super villain movie with
yeah.
a lot of gore.
Oh, it was great. I enjoyed it.
Right.
I just like the premise. I like the premise of it's a Superman story if Clark Kent was evil, and you know, it's the type of story. Unfortunately, it didn't do very well at the box office, so I don't think we'll probably see another one. But it's definitely one that
because you guys keep bootlegging it.
Yeah, I figured that would come up.
I came out your mouth. Well, actually,
Hey, Perry, I bootleg everything except the Guardians of the Galaxy. I'll go to the theater and pay for that.
Hey, I go see it later.
I got to make sure I got another one coming.
By the way, after the stream, send me the website where you guys get those movies.
Okay, no problem.
hey, guys! Before we move forward, man, another villain. I want Mr. Sam Tangles the Web. Well, I'm just gonna throw this out there. Who would win this battle? Because I know you're a big Marvel fan. It's a question that's running through my head.
Okay.
We got Sabretooth, we got Wolverine, or Craven, and you can mix them up with Sabretooth. It's up to you. I'll leave it up. Just throwing things out there because.
So who would win?
Wait, who would win between?
Who would win? Who would win? Or would it be like even
between who?
Fair fight.
Well, I think I'm going to go with Craven's going to get taken out early.
Can't be, man. Can't be.
Sorry, Craven.
Hey, Craven, you won't be in the next movie.
Well, I got to throw options out there because this guy is like a freaking Marvel fan. I can't say, hey, Sam, how about Deathstroke and Lex Luthor or something?
You know who those people are?
Yeah, I know. Well, I'd have to go with Deathstroke for that.
You don't even know who Lex Luthor is, do you?
Yeah, of course I do.
No,
and watch this. Hey, Barry, who would win that battle?
It's not the wrestler. It's not the guy. It's not the wrestler.
Yeah, Lex Luger.
Lex
you guys, man.
Yeah.
What's up, Fatal J? Good to see you.
This is a torture rack right here, guys.
Deathstroke was on that.
I don't know.
There it is.
Deathstroke versus Deadpool. Well,
Nobody can beat Deadpool.
Yeah, I guess, but I think Deathstroke could kind of trap him and bury him alive or something. So I guess he would win in a way, but I don't know. Who knows? I'm just a fanboy for Deathstroke.
But I have to switch it up, man. I gotta go to DC for 1 second, man. I have to because man, this guy here, the Batman Who Laughs Laugh. And we have I'm just gonna throw out there Bane. Who's gonna win that battle?
Batman Who
Perry
Laughs.
Comics. Perry Comics. Who's gonna win that?
Batman Who Laughs was able to manipulate and trick our Bruce Wayne, and Bruce Wayne can beat Bane, so Batman Who Laughs wins.
Damn it. That's too easy. All right, so I guess we switch it up back to.
Is Bane the Undertaker's brother? Is that the guy? Is that the guy?
I think that's
Big Red Machine.
Oh, that's a different dude.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well,
never mind. I'm gonna go with Batman. Was he an option? Batman.
Batman.
I'm gonna go with Rob Liefeld.
Wow, this guy,
He killed everybody in DC. He said DC's going under.
Yo, stop, man. DC's gonna look at this show and be like,
Deadpool kills DC Universe.
Yeah, Deadpool kills the DC Universe a couple times.
Or DC. I think they're going to be okay.
Yeah.
I actually kind of like the changes that DC is doing. I have talked about it before. I think that the doing like 2 issues a month for a series is just too much, and especially on our end, our wallets.
Yep.
So I like the fact that DC is going to be switching to like once a month on their titles, and I think we're going to get better quality books because of that. So
yeah, I agree.
I'm all for it. So.
Yeah, well said. Well said. I mean, it breaks.
Rob Liefeld, best comic artist of all time by Fatal Date. Absolutely.
Whoa.
I mean, come on. Is there any debate?
No.
I tried to compare him to other, like Alex Ross. Nope, not even close.
Who's Alex Ross?
Yeah. Alex Ross carries Rob Liefeld's luggage at the airport.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Yeah.
All right, a question
That was a
for
joke.
a question for Sam.
Yeah.
Your best artist for Spider-Man.
Ooh.
Of all time.
Your all time. I mean, I want to say mine, but
That's-
you know what? No. I
good
won't.
question.
Hey, I'm sorry. I gotta go with John Romita.
I figured he'd go John Romita.
I gotta.
What's for dinner, AML? What do you eat?
What would you go for?
We're talking about Spider-Man. We're not talking about dinner right now, man.
No, I'm talking about dinner. I'm not hungry.
Hey, my wife just walked in with
Well,
dinner,
maybe.
I think, so that's
Yeah.
a good subject.
Well, you guys got 10 minutes to go, man. We're not going 3 hours like we did last time.
Well, we're just getting started, man.
Yeah. You know,
Okay,
getting
then you
loose.
put your belly. You can put your bellies in timeout.
trying
For
to
3 hours, man. Whoa!
Steven like tapped on Instagram the other day for like 2.5 hours.
All right, Jeffrey, looking like he got guns like Reggie.
I'm bulking up, man. Like, I need to eat.
Creatine.
But geez, we're talking about Spider-Man. And
I have to agree with Fatal J in the chat. Todd McFarlane, best Spider-Man artist. I enjoyed Todd McFarlane's Spider-Man.
I like Eric Larson too. Like, I mean,
I heard Eric Larson's going back to do Amazing Spider-Man.
You agree with that, Sam?
About him being the best, Todd McFarlane.
Well,
He's in my top 10, of course.
Top 10?
Yeah.
We're really limiting the options here.
what the hell? You just threw me off right now.
Yeah.
Talk about a curveball.
Sam said he's in my top 100.
I got a few.
Sam's
Bagley, too.
100 list is hard to make. Man, it's pretty. It's intense.
I can break it down for you. Let me tell you.
Oh my god.
Come on.
Very cool.
They're talking about food in the chat.
yeah, that sounds awesome.
Everybody,
Tell us from Publix. Hey, Chad. All right, man. Don't mention Publix because Publix delivers now.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, really? That's a restaurant.
Yeah, it's not a restaurant, man.
This is a supermarket.
Oh, okay.
They got that chicken quarter. Publix got the best subs, man. I gotta say.
Sherry, please.
I love my Publix subs.
hold on back there, Scoot.
Yeah.
Steve's got it's like is something under your ceiling, Steve?
Yeah, what's happening?
Nothing. There's a little there's a spider running around up there.
You're radioactive.
Yeah,
Hey,
it made
JP.
Sam's top 10 list.
Viewers trying to put me on a show with
You're
Big Will.
gonna be
You got the best-
radioactive Steve Whiting when the spider bites you. Actually, this was a question for Sam. What do you think about that Spider-Man trailer that's coming out, man? It's got 2 weeks ago.
To be honest, I think they really need to stop with the trailers. I just want to see the movie. I'm tired of the trailers. Let's just get to the movie already. So,
Yeah. They had like an early screening, and people that came out and everybody said they loved it. So I haven't really heard anything bad about it yet. So
show me one trailer and that's it.
Maybe we can watch a bootleg tonight.
Yeah.
That'll be in my top 10. Yeah.
You gonna get some popcorn ready for you too?
Yeah, I got some. Yeah.
One bite.
You did bring popcorn.
I
didn't
did
you?
bring
Nice.
popcorn.
Good now.
Yeah.
I guess it's romantic night.
Hey, I'm alone. I'm alone too. My wife is not here, so I'm hanging out with you guys.
Yeah, my wife's not here either. She married some other dude.
Wow, jeez.
Bam. Just like that.
And I gotta tell her thank you. I appreciate that.
Right?
Man.
She did me a huge favor.
And that's typically That's good. That's a good
Got
thing.
your comic books back now.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Hey guys, quick second. I want to say thank you to everyone that's hanging out in the chat, man, for taking your time. All of you guys on Coast to Coast Comics. We got Jeffrey Cunningham Hansen. We got Perry Comics in the house. We have the special guest for the second time, Comics with Bueller, his buddy, Tangles Web. Man, you know how we roll, man. This is Coast to Coast Comics every Saturday. I want to say Thursday. I don't know why, but it's 8 o'clock every Saturday. Man, if we're late, things happen. That's not because of me, but that's because of your issues. But anyway, make sure you check out their channels. All right, because I do know for a fact this community drops out great content. We got 90 MF Comics. We got Victor Olin, great supporter of the channel. Jim Boatwright. I mean, I could go on with the list right here, man.
Ben Compton,
Fatal J, and Second Street Marvel.
Yeah.
But I'm sure Perry Comics got some stuff coming up. Perry, I think you want to tell the community what you got going on. Steve Whiting, this guy right here, Steve Whiting. I don't even know what you know what, Steve? I don't even know what to say, man. I got a book right back there. And you bought that at MegaCon. I'm trying to find a place to put it. I just can't find a place to put it. So that's my favorite spot right now. When I walk in, I see it. That's that variant Spider-Man he bought me. And that's just the type of guy he is. We walk into MegaCon, he bought me a book.
cray.
But Perry,
I think I was telling you guys before the show. I was walking in my comic book shop and I hear Steve, Perry. I turn around, he's like, I'm putting a book in your box.
Yeah, that damn Venom, that one with the blood on it, whatever, the little variant.
Oh, that Carnage or whatever.
Yeah, he didn't get one, and I got two of them just in case. Thank God, that's what I get, extra in case.
Yeah, I got lucky with that one. I ordered my LCS and we saved the secret variant or whatever for you. I was like, oh, sick.
Yeah, Bueller walked in and goes, everyone's a secret variant in my LCS.
I don't think they were that hard to find.
They're not. They're almost 50-50, I think.
Yeah, it's a one for one type thing. So that's pretty cool. But I actually like the other ones, the Marvel 25th tribute covers they're doing right now. Those ones are awesome for those for the books. I've been trying to get those, and Clayton Crane did that one. What was that?
Iron Man?
I think it was, Iron Man and the Guardians of the Galaxy one that came out this week. That was the 25th tribute. Awesome books. I don't know how many they're doing, but I would like to get them all, and I probably kind of have quite a few to get, but they're pretty neat looking.
Alex Ross did a Immortal Hulk one, I think, like on issue.
Yeah, I picked that one up, and I think the ones I missed the Deadpool one where it had Vision and Scarlet Witch on it. I thought that one was so good.
Cover. Yeah.
I missed that one, and what was the other one? There was another one. Oh, the Thor one where Thor's sitting down at the table like at a restaurant or something and stuff. You know, that was by Alex Ross.
Avengers? Did you get the Avengers?
I don't think so. Yeah, so I mean, there's a bunch I'm missing.
Oh yeah, what Thor was in a diner and it was like the 1950s. Yeah, I got that. What a beautiful cover, man.
Yeah, it looked awesome. Nobody had it. I didn't see it at all.
I seen one. I was like, yoink.
Rock. What's up? Thanks for joining.
Perry, when we went in and Miko had all those covers, I was going, oh my God.
There were so many covers on the table. So I'm like, which one do I buy?
Oh man. And
you just got your slab back, right?
Yeah, Comic Smurf's like, how'd you get your slab back so quick? I'm like, man, I don't know. I sent it away with them. They got it back. I didn't.
Yeah, Comic Spot. They were telling me they go like to Sarasota and like hand deliver it.
Yeah, every Tuesday.
Yeah, freaking awesome.
Yeah, Comic Smurf's like, I didn't get mine back. I'm like, he said, what did they use, UPS or did they use, I'm like, hey man, I picked it directly out of his hand, so I don't know.
Yeah, everybody else is waiting like 6 months.
Yeah, I still got a couple out though. I got that sketch out still that Miko did.
I don't know. That's my thing. I love slabs and stuff like that. I don't know if I can send the book out and wait 6 months for it or whatever. Or whatever. That's just so I don't know. Maybe that's why Bueller, you're not a fan of the slabs and stuff like. I'm pretty sure you love it, but you won't do it, right? You just like all rare stuff.
It's I've never had a book slab. There's only been a book that's come into my collection that I've thought about getting slab, and it would be the very first one I do. It's an older book. It actually was sent to me by Steve.
181.
And no, it's not that one. It's
No?
it's just an older book that just looks amazing. It's literally a book. I'm going to show it on Monday on my coffee video.
Oh, it's a new one.
Well, it's 50 years old.
Wow, you just got it.
Yeah, but it looks brand new. And I mean, Steve can contest to it. I mean, he's the one who purchased it.
Yeah, we know how Steve rolls.
Yeah, it literally looks like it just came. I've showed it to a few people here, and they're like, "Oh my god!" It's a black cover, and it's 50 years old, and there's not one spine tick. The colors pop. It's centered.
Yeah, man. Those kind of books.
I have no idea what's going on here. I just threw it out there. I have no. Honestly, I was just talking. I didn't even know there's a video coming out. So I'm sorry, Bueller, but I just threw it out there. I was not playing. I was just talking.
Katoon Adelphia. What's up, guys? Thanks for joining us.
Hey.
Man, there's so many people got good shows on, man. It's like my YouTube with beep, beep, beep. I'm like, God dang. So sometimes I just put it on and I lay in bed and I'm just listening to everybody talk. I get all the information I need. I don't even have to do nothing. I don't have to read that. You guys read it all for me.
Yeah, I do. Right? That's usually what I do. Jeff Comic 813. Thanks.
Can I show you guys the spec book I've been really specking hard on?
Which one? Mega Man 3?
So I had some inside information about this book right here, and it's X-Men number 137. And right there it says this Marvel comic could be worth $2,500. So there you go.
Yeah.
Right on. Perfect spec information.
Troll.
Here. Wow. I'm going to wait until it's worth $2,500.
You didn't even know that until we were talking about it earlier and you pulled it out, huh?
That's what you said.
Yeah.
But there you go. Right. Pick this book up. It could be worth $2,500.
Well, you never know, man.
Hey, Rod, I got a question for you, man. How close are you on the Marvel team up?
Oh, man. I'm about.
Have you got an updated list? I'm still holding number 2 for you.
I know that. And I have.
I know you got number 1 from Raul.
Yep. And then I got that one from you. And then, oh, damn, there's another one. I got stuff everywhere. I got to fix my room, guys. It's not even a room. This is a sunroom.
It's a box?
No, when it's called a sunroom is where all these blinds and all that stuff, it's supposed to be like the sun coming in. That's why my wife hates me so much. Well, Perry knows about the sunroom. Where it's a hangout room. I had to block everything from the sun coming in. I got the fan running to keep my comics cool.
You ain't got no AC out there?
No, I got AC but no in here, man. I'm busting my.
I know you got AC because you're alive, but I mean, does it actually run out into your sunroom? Because usually they don't run AC out there.
Well, exactly. So that's why I always got this fan running here to make.
That's why you're always sweating.
Well, I'm always sweating. Yeah, shots fired again. Bam. Everybody, come to Florida, man. We'll have a good time, man. Bring your comics here to my room.
Hey, Perry will attest to this. When you buy a car in Florida, you don't check if it's got a heater. Only if the AC works and it's 100%. If the heater don't work,
you know what?
Need that.
Well, let me tell you something. When the wife decides which room, and she said, "You getting that one, not this one." Yeah, and her room is like perfectly clean. There's nothing going on there. But anyway,
I'm in my living room, so
nice.
I share my studio with the whole house.
Hey,
Perry, do you live in Summerfield?
Yeah, and 301 in Big Bend.
It's got the golf course in it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. My buddy lives in there. He lives on I think the 4th hole or something. Out his back, you could see the 4th hole.
Oh wow,
I played
that's
that
pretty
course a few times. I've hit a few houses.
cool. That's awesome.
Fictional Reality Arts LLC. Thank you for joining us today. Good to see you.
Yes, check out his stuff, man. Check out his website. He just made his first indie comic. And he puts everything on YouTube. He draws and all that good stuff. I wish I could reach out to the comic right now. It's right in front of me, but I can't.
We got Delphia asking if we have a dehumidifier. That's actually something I should get. The humidity in Florida sucks.
Yeah,
the
that's
only
what
bad
that's
thing about Florida.
That's the killer is that the humidity. Holy
It'd
God,
be
man.
killing you.
Yeah, because it gets hot here where I am, but it's not humid here. It's like where it is.
Yeah,
You
like I
guys-
went to Vegas. It was 100, but it wasn't the same as here.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Except,
Like it'll get
except
up
for I
to.
almost died because I wasn't drinking enough.
Uh,
It'll still suck. It'll suck you dry out there. For sure.
Yeah, they will suck you dry in Vegas.
Yes, they will. Any which way. Any which way you want to talk about that.
right.
I just want to ask a question right now to Whoa. Okay. To Bueller and my homie.
Sam.
Exactly. What do you guys think of Ed? I always get this tongue tied.
Brubaker.
Yeah, his writing, because I've been reading his stuff. Like some of his stuff, like on DC and on Image.
Mm-hmm.
His stuff. He's doing stuff on Criminal.
Yeah.
Right now, I think it's like fire. I just love it. Like so dark and gritty. But if you guys read anything like that,
Yeah. When he was with Marvel, I was, of course, I was reading that Captain America. He had a Daredevil run, which was amazing. He was on Iron Fist. He did a run on the Iron Fist book. That was great.
thank you for that. I didn't know that. Iron Fist.
Sam knows his
Yeah.
books. I just picked up that Criminal #1 because I heard that was really good, and I have the first issue. I think I just got it like really cheap, so I wanted to grab it.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna give that one a read because I've heard some good things about it.
Yeah.
And if I like it, I'll probably pick up the rest of them. I don't know if it was a. Do you guys know if that was a limited run, or are they still going with that series?
It's
I heard
ongoing.
the new one was like the third volume of it.
Okay.
So I think there's like it's been out in the past, like other
Okay.
volumes.
So, do you have the DC app? I'm sorry, Perry. I know
No, you're
Perry had the DC app,
I got it
but
everywhere.
you guys want to download the DC app, man. It's only like I think $7.99 or something like that. Dude, you can read a bunch of great books on there, man.
I watched.
Oh, they've got Marvel on there.
They got.
Well, they just
it's all-
added Marvel to the DC app.
Yeah, I figured it had to be. He said they got a bunch of great books. So.
Oh, God. Damn, shots fired, man.
Terry, man, we can't win with these guys, man. These are hardcore fans here, man.
Has anyone seen that Batman Samurai movie, the animated movie?
Yeah.
I watched it last night.
Ninja Batman. I liked it.
It was cool. I don't get the whole robots and monkeys and bats. That was so weird.
Yeah, but if you look at it as just like an animated cartoon, I thought it was badass. The
Yeah.
art style was sick. It was
It was
a
really
lot of
good.
action and stuff like that. If you're taking it as that doesn't make sense in the Batman universe, then yeah.
But it was funny because
but it's cool.
even Batman's like, what is going on?
Yeah, and if you're just looking for something fun to watch,
It was
I
fun.
thought that was cool.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I refuse to buy an app where the best movie that they have on it is Superman 4: A Quest for Peace.
Oh, I got a DVD.
Oh, I think that's Perry's favorite.
I'm gonna have to wait till they take that off before I buy that app.
You gotta watch Doom Patrol. I've been loving Doom Patrol, man. And Titans was awesome.
Yeah, I've heard. I haven't seen Doom Patrol yet, but everybody says good things about it. It's something I'd like to look into.
I wish they would just move everything to Netflix. You know.
Yeah, but I mean, you get the price for what you pay for DC and Netflix. DC, you get a lot more, man. That stuff is on point, man. The content they bring, the shows, movies, and you get the comics.
How much you got to pay for it?
It's like
$7.99
$7.99 a month. But you
is
can
that-
sign up for the 7-day free trial and binge watch everything in 1 week and then cancel and then sign up with a new email next month and do it again and again and again. Get it for free.
Yes.
I will say this: if anyone from DC is watching, I'm always looking for another sponsor. So if you'd like to give me a free DC app or whatnot, or
Damn, you done hooked me up, man. We got Combat Trooper Threat here. We got Jeffrey. He's a 4 horseman. We could fit
Coast
this stuff together, man.
Coast to Coast Comics sponsored
Yeah, man,
brought to you by the DC streaming app.
Yeah,
Sounds good, don't it?
just
Now
throw
you guys
it in
are all
there, man.
DC
Just
fans.
throw it in there.
If you want to sponsor,
I think he's right. I think he's writing it down, and he probably would say, maybe not. But anyway,
I see on my fan up there, Bueller.
I got a Shazam comic book, man. Got one.
I bought 240 DC books today, so I think I'm going to pass.
Yeah.
240 DC books I bought today, so I'm a
don't
DC
shake your
fan.
head, Sam.
I got it.
Now, whether you like DC or not, those old DC Batman and Detective books, the old ones, those covers are off the charts. Awesome, man. Almost all of them. I mean, doesn't have to be a key or nothing, man. Just they're basic, but they just look so great to me. I was looking at them the other day, man. I went through 1 through like 150. They're expensive. Yes, they're expensive.
They are.
They're nice though. They had one where they were riding tricycles that were like 2 stories high. It looked like. That's a DC.
Hey, Sam, who's that?
Who's that? That's White Tiger right there.
Sam knows his stuff, man.
I know. I just.
It's pretty cool, isn't it?
That's pretty cool.
That's
Look
awesome.
at that. I just got that the other day. Not too long ago.
That's cool.
It's nice because I can literally take a book out of my collection and just show it to Sam, and Sam will tell me who drew it and who was the writer as well on pretty much every Marvel book that I show him. And it's pretty cool to have that at my disposal.
So are you saying
The
Sam's
wealth
an
of
app?
knowledge.
That's
Oh,
my Sam app.
You guys need to get the Sam app.
You gotta get the Sam app.
A living, breathing app.
A living, breathing app.
Only $7.99 a month.
Yes, it was like, yes.
Or a pizza in there.
Or a pizza.
Yeah.
Only a Little Caesars pizza away.
And a Bueller shirt.
And a Bueller. I did not make him wear that, by the way. He showed up wearing that shirt.
I got the chili stain out of it and everything. We're cool.
He's the first one to get one of my shirts. Okay, I gave him one of my shirts.
I got a chili
Like
stain.
a day later, he ruins it. And he
Yeah.
spills chili on the front of the white t-shirt.
What the heck?
Yes.
Yeah. It's
You
what I
made
did
me
for
you
work.
made me a V-neck, bro.
Mine's still pristine looking.
Look at that. Look at that.
Right.
Ooh.
I almost wore it today, but man, it was too hot today.
They are thick, aren't they? They're kind of a thicker shirt.
Yeah, it was like
Nice and
109 or something. It felt like.
Oh.
Wow.
Hey, Perry, what are they going to do with Batman Labs after the last episode? What are they going to do?
After issue 7, I know he's gonna tie into like the year of the villains, and he's gonna come out in I
Shazam.
think August is gonna be Batman versus Superman. No, Batman, Superman, something, and that's where he's gonna be. There's actually A and B cover is like Batman, and then Batman Who Laughs, and then Superman, and then Batman Who Laughs, and it's connecting.
Man,
What's up, Cross Comics? Thanks for joining us tonight. I read last weekend that they were going to try to bring that Batman Who Laughs into the Shazam world or something like that.
Well,
Try
in
and
issue
tie 'em into Shazam.
in that Batman Superman in issue number 2, Batman is realizing that Batman Who Laughs has the serum to turn people, and he turns Billy Batson into he gets him infected with the Batman Who Laughs.
Yeah, because I saw a preview for a Shazam cover that had like, it was hard to tell. It almost looked like a Batman Who Laughs Shazam, but he had like a hood on, and the hood was like
And
down over his
And
face.
he was holding Superman and Batman about down.
They're telling
I can't remember.
Yeah, I actually had that picture on my Instagram. That's Batman Superman issue 2. That's the cover for it.
My buddy gave me a book and said it was a tie-in. It was a Green Arrow book. Said it had a Batman Who Laughs tie-in to it. I saw him on the cover, but I don't know how it tied in. I haven't read it or nothing. A Green Arrow book.
Was it this one?
Let me see. Go put it back a little bit.
Yeah.
That's that Shazam Who Laughs.
Oh man, I don't have that. That's awesome.
That thing that comes out June or July. I mean, July or August.
It's not that one. It was looked like one of the metal tie-ins. It looked like the book. I'll shoot it. I'll take a picture of it and send it to you later. And you'll put. Oh, I've seen that. Something about it's the first Batman Who Laughs vehicle or something. I don't know what it is. What ties it in?
Oh, well.
And
But
I know,
if you had to get every one of those covers on the Dark Metal Nights, how many do you think there are, Terry?
oh man,
Oh my God!
12.
And they're
If
awesome
you gotta go
too.
for the whole run, it's 12 at least.
so many
You talking about
damn
6
covers.
books? How many covers, Perry? I know it's a lot, man.
I don't even know how many covers. There's all the different covers, and then there's like
And this
tie-ins
is
to
where I
it.
go like this.
Yes.
You mentioned Daredevil, I go like this.
Bueller,
Hey,
what did you hold up?
I got a couple Daredevil variants, Rod.
If you mention Spider-Man, Sam is like this.
Yo. Hey.
Whoa.
And if you say one thing about Immortal Hulk, my boy Jeffrey, Hulk smashes everything in his room.
Yeah.
The Hulk.
Hulk smash.
All right, so before we get off the show, just run down every book we want to read, or I gotta say it, we want to read, or we just looking forward to read it. So, Jeffrey, or I'll start off first
Like
because
the best book like we read this week or coming
best
up or
best read of the week, or book that you want to read or upcoming to read. So I'll give you a second time to think about whatever, because we
My
went not
top
going
read this
3
week-
hours this time, guys.
my top read this week was that Teen Titans 31 with the first appearance of Lobo in the Teen Titans universe, and he just whooped everyone's butt. It was awesome, very action packed.
Yeah, I heard about Lobo and all that stuff, man.
People sleeping on Lobo, man. I've been telling
No.
everyone, pick up Omega Man 3. No one wants to listen to me, and then boom, skyrockets, shooting up.
Are you gonna watch the show, Krypton?
Yeah, I'm still on season 1.
Hey, when there's a hot book, I don't care if it's DC Image. I don't care. I locate it and get it if it's gonna be worth some money down the road. Don't call me a speculator, but maybe I am. I don't know.
Spec or not, we don't care, man. We buy
No.
here, just have a good time.
It's your
Talking
money.
about books, and you want to buy a book, you go buy it. I'm
Right.
not telling you to buy it. You put your money where your mouth is, and you go out there and spend where you can. Stay in your lane is what that's what I usually do, man.
I agree with you.
I don't want people going out there saying, "Oh man, I want to buy that $50 book." Nope, you didn't get that from me. I stay in my lane.
I think you should just buy what you want, not what other people are saying is going to be good or hot. And if what you want to buy happens to be something that people are all about, then yeah, it's cool. But otherwise, get what you want. That's what, like, I try to do, because sometimes it's hard. You go to the shop and there's a cover that looks sick, but it's something that when I first started, it was always like I was just trying to grab everything, but you'll run yourself into the ground financially if a lot of times if you do like that. You gotta try to maintain a little bit of self-control sometimes.
You have to, because
It's hard for me, at least. I'm sure I'm not the only person too. So.
No,
You're
it's-
not the only person.
That's what
I'm
turns
way
me
under
on from
control. I don't
Marvel.
buy
There's
nothing.
more people out there.
It turns me off from Marvel is the 1 in 25, 1 in 50, 1 in 150. It's like, damn, with DC, it's $1 more for the variant, or the same price.
Well, you got a bunch of books still.
Perry, you're right on that. The DC Villain of the Year, it was a 1 in 500 variant, but it was a quarter book, so
Yeah.
it really wasn't. When you you go back, you're like, man, it's a $5 book you used to, or a $4 book. Yeah. I was like, yeah, the DC doesn't run it up too much on the variants, and they got some really good ones too, man. I give them credit on that.
And now it's like they're making all their variants almost
covers,
virgins. Like almost all the variants that are coming out, they look like they're virgin covers.
Oh, that's good. I mean, they're very attractive. That's for sure. That's the hardest part about it. We got JoJo from Pop.comics. What's up, JoJo?
Hey, can I jump in real quick and just say something about speculation?
No.
All right, never mind. I'll start off.
Yes.
Come on, Rob Liefeld. Let's hear it.
Well, here's the thing. Speculation gets a bad rap. And I will just, every single person, whether they'll admit it or not, that buys comics is a speculator.
Everyone.
Sure.
Every one of us, in our own way, are speculating. Whether it's for value, whether you pick up a brand new book and you're checking out to make sure that cover is just perfect, you are doing that
Speculator.
because you don't want to buy a copy that has a flaw in it because it's not worth the same amount. That is speculation right there. And
exactly,
the market needs speculation to be healthy. And it's a give and take relationship type thing. Without speculators, then the comic book industry would go away. And whether people want to admit that or not, or give a bad name to speculation, they're fooling themselves thinking that they're not speculating in some shape or form.
Yeah, well, for sure. And I think that's a part of why there's so many variants, too, because they know that people are going to speculate on which ones are going to be the hot ones and the ones to get, and they're going to sell them all. So, I mean, of course, right? Like, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just, I think people do it to different degrees and everything.
Honestly, I think it's kind of fun. I think it's pretty cool if I can go to a store and buy a book and walk out there. Man, I just paid a quarter for a $40 book.
Right.
And I'm like, I felt pretty good. I just got, a bunch of copies of Detective Comics for 42 cents. And that's awesome type thing. So a lot of people tend to frown on speculation, and I'll just say it. They're fooling themselves by doing it. There's different levels of it that there are, but we're all doing it in some shape or form.
Absolutely.
And you're actually 100% right, because I have to correct myself. I went out there and I bought a Miles Morales, the one with Starling on it. I mean, it is what it is. I bought it because it's me hot book spec, and you're right, Peter. And I correct myself on that one. So
I think the biggest thing with spec is that if you're going to spec on something, you got to try to be ahead of the curve, because if you get it for the right price, it's all good. It's when you're going out there and you're trying to get something after it's already become that hot book.
Yeah, that hot book, they ain't speculating. You're already paying.
You're right, Jeffrey, because I like that point, because I remember one time I did a video about, like, a long time ago. It was like 10 DC books to invest in type thing. I don't really do those videos anymore, but I did that video, and this was about a year ago. And like, there was a bunch of comments like, "Oh, why are you telling people to invest in DC movies? Their movies aren't very good right now. They're not doing very good." That's when you should be buying, when they're not doing good. When they're not popular.
Buy low, sell high.
Exactly.
There it is.
Basic economics.
Yeah, it's easy, like you said, economics to figure out. That's what people should do. Staying ahead of the curve is easier said than done.
No, absolutely no, because that's all speculation too. You never know. You never know.
But really, all you need to do is stay ahead of the curve of the next guy, the guy that has it, that's selling it. You need to stay ahead of that guy.
Yeah.
In order to, if you're trying to make a profit, that's who you have to stay ahead of. You don't have to stay ahead of, the Hollywood or stuff like that. You have to stay ahead of the person who's selling it for less than what it's worth. That's what you have to watch out for.
No, for sure.
That's why I watch Jim Comics. He's good, man. You ever watch Jim Comics?
Oh yeah.
How he ties things together, and if you're gonna spec on a book, and he says, "Hey, man, you might want to grab a copy." Yeah, he said that on quite a few books. He's been pretty spot on, man.
Yeah, Jaguar, you're totally correct. That's how I think too.
Now, I have a limit of what I'll spend on a book. It's about $1. So if it's over $1, I don't buy it. So I mean, after everything I just said, my spending limit is $1 for any type of mag issue.
Yeah.
Well, after seeing where you shop, I believe that.
Yeah.
So
Jeffrey,
I gotta throw it out. Excuse me, guys. I'm sorry. So what's your pool list on Bueller and Sam? So here we are, like at Perry, and
I'm sorry. Can we stop and take a minute and just look at Jeffrey's leg?
it was
Come on.
Jeff, put it down.
Get him back up there.
well, he wouldn't act sexy on the show. This is PG, man.
He's like, look, guys, I worked out the legs today.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, Reggie's legs. We don't need to see it right now, man.
Oh man.
But anyway, back to the leg show. This is the leg show right now. So
We're showing.
So, oh man, this show just went off the charts right now. So you're on your pool list for this week or next week. So, what books you're picking up besides 40 cents or free books or whatever it is? Bueller, Sam. I mean, what books you picking up?
I think as far as on my pull list, I probably have, I don't know, about 15 titles that are on my pull list every month, and it's heavily Marvel. I think it's probably 10 Marvel, 3 or 4 DC books, and a couple independent books. And I'm actually enjoying buying newer books more than I thought I would now because they're fresh and they're new, and it's a brand new story type thing. And I've kind of come to the conclusion that all the old books that I liked when I was a kid, they've kind of had their run with me, and I'm excited to like send those out type thing. And so I've really enjoyed the newer books. So I don't have any problem spending the cover price for new books.
Yeah.
That's usually what I get. I mean, like I said, it's mainly Marvel, a couple DC. I don't know how many are on Sam's.
I got all sucked into this whole War of the Realms thing, and so it kind of bloomed up. But I'm getting like the Spider-Man books and Fantastic Four, Immortal Hulk,
True Believers.
all the True Believers.
Always buy the
now.
True Believers books every time, every one of them.
Hey, Jeffrey.
One book, you can't beat it.
I need to let Jeffrey know in September they're having all Hulk True Believers. Jeffrey.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so I must be on the lookout.
For sure. Jump on those.
Yeah. So that's it.
Yeah, they're releasing all the Immortal Hulks in True Believer form.
Oh,
Yeah. They better not. Not
They're
yet.
all dollar.
Well, I'll get those.
Every variant cover version.
Go ahead.
$1.
All right.
All right, so how about you, Steve? What are you picking up on your freaking?
My pull list consists of Immortal Hulk, Guardians of the Galaxy, Spawn. I get and one of them I don't. And anything else is easy for me to get because there's usually a lot of copies out of everything else. But the Immortal Hulk I had to put on the list because some guys like Perry keep beating me in there and not getting Immortal Hulk, but getting everything else. I gotta be fast, man, or I don't get nothing.
Bro, you're 5 minutes late.
LCS.
You're 5 minutes late. There's gonna be
Yeah,
some
you're
missing
done.
books.
Hey, I was sick 2 weeks in a row, man. I didn't have nothing. I had to go to a whole nother shop and try to find stuff
Oh,
that has a
man.
whole bunch of copies.
So I'm up next here, guys. So whoa, where do I start off at? I got a bunch of stuff. If you were to read something good, man, I have to say, add to your pool list. I have to say it right now, Flash and Daredevil.
Daredevil.
I'm telling you right now. So that's it, man. That's my pool list. And if you're not picking it up, do yourself a favor and pick it up. Put it to your list. We got this great panel right here. We got Jeffrey Cunningham Hansen, Perry Comics in the house, replacing Edwin the Comic Jabroni that is doing great service for the country.
Yeah, there he is.
Oh.
When did he come on the show?
Oh,
And Stu Waddy, Steve Wadding, the great homie that's always delivering great stuff to the community. We have Sam Tangles Web with the amazing Facebook channel dropping out great videos on
Yeah,
YouTube. Check out his video.
I'm doing good.
Actually, you know what? I saw your last video before
Yeah.
I came on the show. I love the music. You walk
I
in.
love his intro. Sam's got a great intro.
Yeah, I mean,
And he comes in so
You gotta do it, man. That's gotta be intro video from now on, man.
you gotta get the crowd pumped up.
The
Man.
crowd is
Actually,
pumped up.
people
They're
in his
yelling.
room cheering.
There's
That's
people-
it's not sound effects. There's like a group of people there cheering.
I bring in the homeless people. I feed the homeless.
man.
I bring them in, and
You
they
give them
clap.
true believers.
That's why I was so
Is a true believer. And I have to say, thank you, Bueller, for taking the invite at the last moment. But second time in a row, Bueller in the house. Thank you, sir. We really do appreciate it. And do you have anything? Well, before that, Jeffrey Cunningham Hansen, do you got anything going on? Any upcoming projects? Anything you got?
Nah, just kind of what I've been doing, just jumping around on a bunch of shows. I got a direct.
He just gets quiet. That's why it's like Jeffrey just stays quiet. I'm like, oh crap, Jeffrey's in the house.
Yeah, sometimes.
We gotta
What happened?
So I'm like, wait for Jeffrey to talk about anything he's got going on, any projects or anything.
The Big Wheel Show canceled, didn't it?
Yeah, we're not taking the weekend off for that, but I'll be on Direct Edition Squad tomorrow. Monday, with John's Comics and Kids on the Comic Corps channel, there's a show called The List. We just did The Hunt last night. If you haven't checked it out, we were a bunch of crazy guys on that show last night. Got a little out of hand, but it was fun. It was fun. So, just here and there doing some things. That's about it.
All right, so
Very cool.
Mr. Bueller, what you got going on?
Well, just my regular stuff. I am going to be filming some of my Just the Keys videos this weekend. So I got a couple. I think I'm doing Deadpool and I'm doing Venom. So I'm going to put those together. They'll probably come out next week sometime. But the ones I really want people to watch, Tom, obviously, a lot of people watched my live stream last night about the Comic-Con that I did and stuff. There should be the videos coming out with the Chris Claremont panel that me and Tom did. They'll probably end up on Tom's channel first. He's editing them, putting them together. So go check those out, and then they'll probably be on my channel at the same time. Really, it doesn't matter where you watch them. Just give them a watch because you're really going to enjoy them. And it was an amazing time. So look out for those next week. And then, like I said, just my regular stuff as well.
Sweet.
Yeah. It was good to give those keys, Just the Keys, back. You haven't done those in a little while, have you?
Yeah, I keep on getting reminded of that, too. There's one guy that comments on every one of my videos. When is the next video coming out? That's all he says. And it's so fun. Every video, last night comment, when's the next Just the Keys? When's the next Just the Keys? So,
Quick shout out to the chat right here. We got Tank Comics, Tank Collects. Hello, thank you for hanging out. We got, he said here,
Rags 718. Good to see you, Rags. Comics for Thomas. Thank you for joining us this evening.
Thank you, sir. And with that being said, Steve, you got something to say? You got anything you want to? Well, you know what, Steve is like a mystery guy. He's the mystery. He's the mystery,
I'm a mystery guy. I'm keeping tabs on everybody. I'm seeing what they're looking for, and you never know.
Yeah, he's always watching.
yeah. I got a couple other things I want to say real quick before we go. Is that all right?
For sure, man.
Sure, man. Go ahead.
The Rican scale. Love it. Watched it. Really enjoyed it, Rod. I thought it was really cool how you did that. I like your presentation, the graphics you used and stuff. Very awesome. So please keep on doing that. I know you just did the first episode, and I watched it just the other night, and I thought it was great. So I'm looking forward to the next one. Hopefully it's coming pretty soon, I take it.
I just edited a new video today.
Awesome.
So,
I'm looking forward. Have you watched that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. And Perry, I want to tell Perry as well. He's doing a lot of work and putting in a lot of time in his videos. I really like what Perry's doing as well. You know, I tend to see a lot more polished work coming out than there used to be.
That's why I quit making videos.
Yeah, that's why Jeff quit making videos. But
Hey Jeffrey, let me tell you, man, you're my homie, man, and whatever you do, yo, your stuff is dope. Whether you come raw
Jeffrey's the
or
heartbreak
live,
kid.
man, it doesn't matter, man. You're the one that broke me into all this, so that's why I love you, brother. And that's the bottom line, man. I love you, man.
Hey,
I love you.
Appreciate it.
Matter, man.
Jeffrey's the one that I worry about. When I don't see Jeffrey on show, I will literally text him, "Are you okay?" And he knows this because I've done it multiple times. Are you okay, Jeffrey? Where are you? Is everything
You remember when I called you, Bueller? I said, "Man, is Jeffrey all right?"
Yeah.
I haven't seen him in a week, man. I texted him a couple of times. I think that's when you had that you were sick for a week or whatever. I was like, he's like, "Nah, he's down but out, but he'll be back." I was like,
Yeah,
okay.
Jeffrey is my constant. When I see Jeffrey all over the place, I know everything's going to be all right. So, but seriously though, Perry, the stuff you've been doing and everything, I think it's been really good quality time and effort that you've taken to put into that stuff.
Appreciate it.
I can appreciate what you're doing, man. So I just wanted to acknowledge that, and just awesome. I'm really enjoying all the new content that's out right now, and the new people popping up. It's funny because we have new people popping up, and it looks like they've been doing it for a long time. Because I mean they're coming right out of the gates, and it's flashy and it's interesting and it grabs your attention type thing right away, and I think that's pretty cool. You know, I think everyone's kind of trying to put their best foot forward, and I think that's awesome.
And actually, those comments that you just mentioned on Bueller, that's what I have to say. That's what motivates me to push forward, because I look at you guys, and I mean, we can go down the list. This is just a bunch of lists out there that puts out great stuff. Over 1,000 subscribers, over 2,003. But for you guys to acknowledge, especially Perry, myself, Jeffrey is, like I just said, he's the one that broke me into all this. Steve Whiting is just a freaking guy that just want to jump in and just do great things for the community. And that's why we do this, because this feedback we get, and that's why I always say, leave a comment in the bottom, you know, because I wanna know what you're thinking, and I'm just like out of words, because I know Perry's kind of like speechless too.
I love when people comment in my videos, because it's like I like talking about what I put in my videos. So it's like I get to have discussions with people about what I'm talking about, and it's the coolest thing in the world.
He just gave you a shout out to your show, so you talk to Bueller right now, one-on-one.
Well, hold on. What'd you say, Steve?
I said that one you did about the goon was awesome, man.
Oh yeah, and the goon comes out next week too. If you guys
watched that one twice, because you know I like the goon. I like him, and I was like, man, this is a good jumping in point. I'm like, oh, I got this comic. I didn't even. I let you know I had a couple of those rare comics. I don't show them, but I got them hidden deep in the closet back there.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, I think that as time has gone on, and you know, I've been doing this. I don't know, about a year and a half right now. A little less than that. And a year and a half ago, it was all comic book haul videos. And I enjoy those, and I do those, okay? But that's about all there was. And I thought to myself, man, there could be a lot more, you know, as far as what we talk about and stuff and what we're covering and stuff like that. And from that point on, I feel as though like a lot of people kind of stepped up and kind of added more to what people can watch, to where we have the best of everything right now. We literally have the great comic hauls that we all really enjoy and watch. And then we have the other opinions, like we have like book club, and we have the hunt, and we have stuff like that, you know, that's entertaining and fun. There was a great, and this was awesome. I'm going to plug someone real quick. Thor Kuboro and Robert the G-Spot Galvin, okay? They did a live stream about a week or two ago. And they had their wives on the thing, and I told them this And I try to jump in live streams and say hello, and I'm usually doing something and I'm off and I go do something else or whatnot, because live streams can run long and stuff like that. Like we're over an hour right now, and I have a very short attention span myself, and I'll just flat out say it. For that live stream, I watched from start to finish, and I thought it was so interesting to hear the wives and their take on what their husbands collect and everything they're into, and how it influenced their relationships and their lives. I loved it. I thought it was great. So if you haven't checked that out, it's on Robert, the comic book G Spot. I love it.
I'm just calling Robert Gottman. I don't care about the G Spot. Robert Gottman.
Yeah.
What's on coast to coast stays on coast to coast.
Yeah. The comic book G Spot, Galvin, the tagline is, it really does exist. So that's what that is. But go check that out and check out that stream. It's something unique. I've never seen it before. I've never seen the take of your spouse or whatnot and their thoughts on comics. But I like that there's a variety, and I like that people are taking the time and effort and putting them in the videos, and because you should be proud of what you do.
I think I went to bed at 4 a.m. editing my news video.
Yeah.
Just because I'm on like 30 different websites, different forums. Because I don't want to say something that's wrong and then give people misleading information, and then it's just a big cluster,
Yeah, no, for sure. I know.
Well, I want to tell everyone right now, man, as soon as you get monetized and you get all that money revenue coming in from YouTube, it's thousands of pennies at your doorstep, man. It's all worth it.
You know what? I don't even care, because this is like an escape from me, for what what we all have, like personal issues, stuff like that. I mean, you guys already know. If you don't, just like my mother-in-law has been sick for 5 months now, right. But it's like, this is, my wife tells me do it, and she's not here. She's gone for a whole week already. She's like, just go out there and just do what you do, and
hold on, you have an empty house?
Yeah, just a cat and a dog.
Hey Steve. I think we're gonna plan a trip to Orlando.
Oh man, you know what? It is what it is, man. This is what the community is about. We're hanging out here, man, just talking comics and stuff like that, and we just kind of like, everyone goes through their stuff and stuff like that, whatever it is. But we all just kind of like, we just come together in this way, and that's why we have Coast to Coast. We got Jeffrey in the house, man.
What's up, Tacoma? Yeah, I've met a lot of great people through this long way. That's for sure.
All right, so I didn't want to reach over 2 hours. Last time we did almost 3. So this is it, man. This is it right now. Coast to Coast Comics. This is the end. The other show, not the end. We're going strong, man. We're going like 25 weeks or something like that.
Yeah,
man, we're going strong, man. We're going strong, Jeffrey, man.
Long season.
But I'm Rod the Rican. We got Jeffrey Hansen. All right, we go down the line one more time. Jeffrey, you got anything you want to say? Any projects you want to work on? And then we go down the line, and then we end the show.
Yeah, no, I mean, everything's just, for me, the project is just keeping things going. That's the hardest thing for me, just keep on trucking. So that's all I'm trying to do.
All right, Perry Comics, what you got going on upcoming, or,
I dropped my comic news video today on everything that happened in the comic book world we live in. Then I got my Who Are They coming out on Monday, and then my Keys of the Week on Tuesday, and then what books you guys want to pick out, that's also on my channel for next week. So if you want to go check that out, that would be pretty cool.
PerryComics.com. Not .com, but
coming soon, actually. Website in the works.
Coming soon.
It's Steve, man. What you got, man?
Listen, guys, I don't do no videos. This is about the most I've done, but all the guys out there that don't, just support these guys, man, and you get all the information you need. They do all the work. All you can do, at least you can do, is throw a like button up, hit that, and leave a comment, a good comment when it's a good video, because I leave a lot of bad ones, but no, I don't. But I love all these guys. They're all cool guys, man, and this has been awesome. So
Steve is just amazing person, guys. You have no idea unless you meet him up front in person. That's all I have to say. You have to just like meet him, like white on rice. How we say in Spanish. Broken can do this or lo que sea. That's how we say in Spanish, man.
that's how I met Perry. I tapped him on the shoter, and we were about nose to nose. I said, "I know you, Perry."
Oh, well, that's kind of weird.
I thought it was a bounty hunter for a second. I was like,
Perry was like, "I've got a stalker."
Sharky.
I know you.
Perry said, "I made it big. I've got a stalker."
Sam Tangle's Web. I'm sorry, sir. This show probably just went all over the place. But I really do appreciate your time hanging out with us. Do you have anything, any projects you're working on, or any shows or stuff like that, sir?
I got my 100th show, 100th video is going to
That's awesome.
very soon.
Yes.
Here. I over on Facebook. I'm about to hit 1,000 people in that group, in my Spidey group. I'm over 400 subscribers on YouTube, and I'm just having a blast. So,
congrats! Over 400 on YouTube, man.
Yeah,
I remember that. I just hit 600 the other day.
Yeah,
and
Nice.
I'm like, what? It's kind of weird. Like, how the hell we do this? But then we have the master, and actually Perry's like almost at 500. So Perry he'll be at 500 next week. I'm pretty sure.
that's the plan.
But, Bueller, this homie right here is I don't know what to say, man. So you just a genius to the community, a great freaking member. You bring out great stuff every day, every other day with your coffee or your tea and all that good stuff. Bro, I still have coffee. I have to make.
I was gonna say, man, where's my coffee?
Don't worry. I'm working on it. I got a bunch of packages here. I got stuff, man. I got stuff I have to mail out to the AOKs and all that stuff. Honestly, from the bottom of my heart, from the community, thanks for the invite. But thanks for accepting the invite. Is what I want to say. For the second time, and it's pretty dope, man, for you to hang out on Coast to Coast Comics, and it's pretty.
I want to tell you, thank you for inviting me. Okay, I really, truly enjoy doing this. This I look at it as. I mean, I'll be honest. Okay, my whole life, I always had a job and worked or whatnot, and I always wanted to have a career. And there's a difference between having a job and having a career. And I kind of look at this as though I'm in my mid-40s and I finally found my career.
Yeah.
And I enjoy it every day. And it's literally because of the people I interact with, like Sam, who is now like one of my best friends I met because of this, because of Jeffrey, because of Steve, because of Perry, because of you, Rod. It's stuff like that. And literally a year and a half ago, and this might be sounding harsh to say this, but before all this, this sounds really bad, but I think people get to a certain point in life when the next day is just like the day before and the day after and the day after and the next day. There's no change. And really you're sitting there and you're just waiting for time to go by. And this has given me meaning and stuff, and I embrace it, and like I said before, I put my best foot forward. And anyone who needs a guest or anything like that, please feel free to reach out to me. I don't think I've ever said no. I did say no to this lady one time.
You said no to me.
Yeah.
No, just
didn't shut up.
But,
I've gotten some great opportunities, and there's my buddy right there, Comic Tom 101. He's in the chat.
Who's that?
And
wow,
he will.
he's in the chat. Hey Tom, you want to jump on? Feel free, man.
But he will contest the same thing. I mean, him and I have had these same conversations many times, and we do not take it lightly that we are. I don't want to say the gatekeepers. That's not really what we are, but we can't help the fact that when people type in comics on YouTube, either Tom's channel pops up or my channel pops up, and it's kind of like the first ones that you find. We recognize that, and we try to make sure it's the best because we want more people to find Jeffrey Comic Con, Rod the Rican, Perry, and Sam Tangled Web. And so that's what we do. And I just want to say thanks to everybody for making this possible. And I'm looking forward to the next year and two and making more friends like Sam's Tangled Web of Desire. That's not your name, right?
It could be one of them one day.
It was that one day.
Oh, okay.
Oh my God.
Hey, you guys know Bueller's famous line when he comes in on his coffee video. I'm here again, once again. All jacked up on coffee.
Yes.
Once again.
Once again.
If you ever don't come in with jacked up on coffee, man, I'm gonna blame you. I don't think I can watch this one.
Yeah.
I'm always trying to think of something funny. Man. I actually like my favorite one was the flay of fish.
Hey guys, I'm gonna send out invite to Comic Tom. Let's see if he accepts it. I know he's busy. I'm just throwing it out there. But how cool would it be that he will just jump on?
I know he's out of.
I know he's busy, but hey, I'm just just throwing it out there.
He's at a Toronto convention.
Oh man, that is pretty cool. That that was pretty nice. Beautiful for those words, man. That is. It's kind of weird because I remember just doing all this stuff, and I like look at all you guys, and I was like, man, how cool would that be? And here I am, I'm like right there. And I was talking to Perry and Edwin, and we like, here we are. We're Comic Triple Threat. Jeffrey could come on. He could be the full horseman if he wants to. It's a busy schedule, man. It's a busy schedule, man.
Brett Michaels has an open invitation anytime on my channel. Come on over, Brett Michaels. Awesome love. Come on over, buddy.
But it's pretty neat, man. How to, man, I just like out of words, like at times, man.
I just want to say this whole community is insane. Like 9 months ago, I discovered Comic Tom's channel. I jumped down that rabbit hole. I'm like, man, this is really cool. Now he's got that second channel. I'm a moderator on his channel. Like, I'm making YouTube videos now. Like, I'm a part of the community. I'm like, wow, I have friends. I have people I can talk to, message. People ask me how I'm doing. If I don't post something, people care. They're like, where are you? Like, the whole community as a whole, for any aspect you look at it, you're a speculator, you're a reader, you just like the covers. Everyone's so cool. Everyone's so nice, and
you're not nice anywhere else. You crap at me every time I mention Daredevil.
Man.
There it is.
Where's my suit? Has anyone seen my suit? That's Daredevil.
That's hilarious.
Damn it, God.
Oh, man.
I love you. I hate you too, man.
The love-hate relationship.
That's the best kind.
Yo, let's end this show because we can keep on talking, but you know what?
I gotta watch some cartoons, man. This is my Saturday night cartoon hour. I'm already an hour behind.
All right, guys. So, let's end it. We gotta get off the show right now. I'm Rod the Reek. This is Coast to Coast Comics with the man Jeffrey Comic Hand Henson, the Incredible Hulk, the Hulk Master, that knows everything. Perry, the Blazer Comics is always in the house every Tuesday, 8 o'clock. We have Steve Whitey, the biggest supporter, sending AOKs to everywhere. And we have Comics Computer, Sam Tangled Web. You know what these guys do. They drop out great stuff. And Sam Tangled Web is freaking... If you don't like Spider-Man, what's your effing problem?
Yeah.
If you love coffee and T, I don't know what Bueller does, but he does a little bit of everything. Check
Not
out
T.
his show, man. Not T, he said.
Not T.
Yeah, T.
Cold coffee.
Peace.
All right. So with that being said, make sure you check out their channels. Please support their channels. And let's end this show with a good night. And don't do anything I wouldn't do. With that being said, we are out.
Thank you all. Appreciate you
Later,
guys.
everybody.